Hey, if you're ready to become a ninja warrior, go, ah! That wasn't enthusiastic enough. Be louder for the video. You just can't you can't make kids primally yell anymore these days, okay? So guys, thank you all so much. This is just my little recording for the video later. Don't mind it, okay? Thank you guys all for coming. We're gonna get started with our youth division first. Last time, are there any questions? No, we all understand the course. Yes, okay. So here's what's gonna happen, okay? We're gonna start one person. They're gonna complete the entire course, all right? We're gonna get their time. We're gonna cheer each other on. That is the biggest thing, okay? Have you ever seen a ninja warrior boo or badmouth another ninja warrior? No. Never. I've never seen it the whole time I've been watching, okay? So this, whether you want it to be or not, this is a team sport. We are all competing against each other. We are gonna make each other better. We're all friends at the end of the day or end of the night, whenever we get done. Everybody got it? Fantastic, okay? So I want to hear you guys cheering each other on while we go, just like the Ninja Warriors do on the show, okay? Who's ready for the next part? Who's ready for the next challenge? We're going to let Mr. Nick share a little bit about his story and his experience.
Story time.
Several years back, I had probably the most painful thing I ever went through happen, as well as one of the bigger blessings my life happened, where I was on the way to work one morning. I was running late getting to work, and just as, I did when I was younger, I was speeding on a motorcycle, and I remember coming up to an intersection, and I remember a white car making a left turn to the intersection as I was going through it, and it was 1 mile down the road from here. And I remember coming to the intersection knowing that I was not going to make it out unscathed. The last thing I could think to do was stand up on the motorcycle and hopefully eject over it instead of go through the car. And I hit the car at an estimated over 70 miles per hour. When I hit the car, I broke over half my ribs on this side. I collapsed this lung. I broke this collarbone, which is still messed up. I broke this arm in half. Broke this thumb. Broke my leg completely in half. Fractured my right tibia. I have metal going down this side of my arm, my thumb, riding plate down my tibia and fibia. And I was put to the hospital. I was comatose from the moment that I hit the car. I was out cold. And when I came awake, I had to go through several surgeries where they put the metal on me. And after getting out of the hospital, I was in my final semester of undergrad college, and I was supposed to graduate in 4 months. Well, when I got home, I found out that my college had withdrew me from school because of the nature of the accident. I suffered a major concussion. I had no short-term memory. I couldn't read. But for me, that was unacceptable. I was already losing so much because they told me after the accident I wouldn't be able to run anymore. I wouldn't be able to do any sports. I couldn't accept losing my graduation when I was supposed to graduate. So I went back to the school and I pleaded with the school to please let me go back in. And against the advice of the doctors, against the advice of the school, they submitted and they said, yes, you can come back. But I had to work so much harder than everyone else. When I first got back in, I remember sitting up at night trying to read. I know you all have to read for school. I had to do a lot of reading in college. And I remember sitting there reading the same small, 3-sentence paragraph 10 times, and I could not tell you what the first word was or what this paragraph was about. I couldn't remember. I couldn't comprehend it. But the difference between me and everyone else is I had a burning desire to finish college on time like I was supposed to. And so I kept going. I kept pushing through. I stayed up every night late, working on school. And at the time, I was also in a wheelchair, so I was going to school in a wheelchair every day. And I wound up still graduating school on time. I still graduated above a 3.0 GPA, went on to grad school, finished grad school, and went on to rehabilitate myself to try to get back, what I lost. Because the whole idea of not being able to run anymore, not being able to do sports, I was a very active person. To take that away from me was taking part of me away. And so at that moment, I learned that, in life, there can be no victory unless you actually go to battle. You have to go to battle to have a victory. And sometimes life is hard. Life is not always meant to be easy. Y'all go to school and sometimes reading these books, it's difficult to stay up late reading, studying for it for a test, but it's worth it. And the struggle and the battle you have to go through to do these things, to compete sports, to compete over here, to train on the rocks, is what helps shape our character and what helps build us up. Well, actually 2 years ago, I was sitting up watching TV one night, watching American Ninja Warrior. And when I was getting ready for bed that night, I remember looking in the mirror and I took a picture. If y'all see my Ninja Warrior application video on YouTube or Facebook, You'll see the picture I took in the mirror where I just had this blank stare on my face. I'm 50 pounds heavier. I'm upset, sad, depressed, and I'm just, the person I see in the mirror was not the person that I remember being up here. And so I decided that moment that I wanted to get back on top of my life. I'm going to get back in shape and start taking care of myself. And so after that next morning, I started making simple little slight changes in my life where I started getting my heart rate up every day. I started eating better, cleaning my eating. And after 8 months went by, I dropped over 50 pounds of body fat, and I also picked up a few pounds of muscle. And so it went from that first time where I saw American Ninja Warrior that kind of inspired me to start getting back in shape to 8 months later, I now saw that it's not just something, that is possible, but it's a reality. I can actually get out there and do it. And so I went and created a submission video, submitted for American Ninja Warrior, and right now I'm on schedule to be on season 10 of American Ninja Warrior next year. Right, see, that's coming March or April, whenever they started. And so the big lesson that I learned from all this, that I hope everyone else learns, is I hope none of y'all ever have to go to battle and fight through like an accident or something like that. But I hope y'all understand that anytime y'all are faced with any adversity, any limitations, whether limitations you put on yourself, limitations a teacher, a doctor, limitations anyone puts on you, they do not define you, they do not hold you back. Anything you want to do, you can commit up here and you can do it. It just takes a burning desire and focus to go after it and make it happen. And it is not always going to be easy, but the whole thing about it is the struggle that you go through to learn how to do these obstacles, to learn how to climb, to learn how to get better at math in school is what helps develop our character and make us the people that we are meant to be and help us grow up and be wonderful adults, wonderful kids. And so that's the lesson that I learned, and I thank you for
Yeah, yeah. Ah. Yeah. Well, I don't know what that little pirouette was after the full. Yeah. 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 Perseverance, sir.